Assiniboine Downs is proud to present our featured race of the afternoon. It's the 71st running of the Manitoba Derby. They're going to go 1.1 miles for $75,000. Number 1 is Oil Money, owned by Charles Garvey, trained by Robertine Diodoro, Orlando Mojica, aboard. Number 2 is FLINCH, owned by MJ Racing, trained by Juan Pablo Silva, Ronald Alley aboard. Number 3 is ROCKNROLL Rocket, owned by Rick and Clayton Weiss and Charlie Butts, trained by Robertine Diodoro with Antonio Whitehall. Number 4 is Call It a Wrap, owned by River's Edge Racing Stables, trained by Tim Rycroft, Wilmer Galvez in the irons. Number 5 is Candy Con, owned by 2PF Stable, trained by Tom Garterby Jr. with Richard Mayers. Number 6, that's iCloud, owned by Mike Powers, trained by Jerry Gorno with Chavion Chow. Number 7 is Moscow Minister, owned by John Gannis, trained by Stephen Gaskin with Christopher Husbands. Rounding out our Derby field is number 8, Life's Been Good So Far, owned by Garth Grider and Violetta Adamchuk, trained by Murray Duncan with Tyrone Nelson. Our field of 8 head postward for the 71st running of the Manitoba Derby. They're at the post. And they're off in the 71st running of the Manitoba Derby. Call It a Wrap stumbles early out of the gate, but recovers nicely. Oil Money, as expected, goes and draws off to an early, heavily restrained 5-length lead. FLINCH is settled back in second. Call It a Wrap on the rail in third. Candy Con 3/4 of a length back in fourth. Fifth on the outside is iCloud. Life's Been Good So Far in sixth. Then it's ROCKNROLL Rocket and Moscow Minister. Can see them all. Oil Money 24-1 for a very slow first quarter, and now the half 49-4 in the Derby, as Orlando Mojica has slowed it right down, but still has 5 on the field. FLINCH on the outside in second. Call It a Wrap in third, as they're getting closer to Oil Money. 3 more lengths back to a rallying Candy Con. Set on the fence. Life's Been Good So Far. Then it's ROCKNROLL Rocket. And your 2 trailers are going to be iCloud and Moscow Minister. 3/4, 115-1. And Orlando Mojica was idling on Oil Money. Let him get close, and he's unleashed the hounds in the Derby. Oil Money, he can't go 1.8 miles. He did it in the 71st running of the Derby. Second to Call It a Wrap. Third to ROCKNROLL Rocket. And fourth to FLINCH. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of the 71st running of the Manitoba Derby. That's number 1, Oil Money. Oil Money is a dark bear brown gelding, 3 years old, by JP's Gusto, out of the mare Crypto Candy Act by Candy Ride, owned by Charles Garvey, trained by Robertine Diodoro, and ridden to victory by Orlando Mojica. Time for the 1.125 miles, 1:54 3. Assiniboine Downs is very pleased to have on hand President of the Manitoba Jockey Club, Harvey Warner, to make a presentation to the winning connections. Well, now it's time for Crazy Hour in the second level clubhouse. Beer, wine, and shots for just $2.95 and half-price appetizers. And enter at the VLT cage to win free spins in the VLT tournament that happens after live racing.